Welcome students. Today we are going to discuss chapter 7, that is working with OpenOffice Cal. So so it is your part 1. That part 1 is nothing but it is your working with OpenOffice Cal. So in the previous session we have completed discussing about OpenOffice Writer, and from this class we are going to discuss about OpenOffice Cal. So you people know the few introduction that are related to OpenOffice Cal. So while we are discussing OpenOffice Writer itself, I have given few introduction that are related to OpenOffice. There we have discussed some inbuilt packages, no? Yes, in that now we are going to discuss about the one of the package, that is your OpenOffice Cal. Okay, wow. So by the name itself, what do you mean by Cal? Yes, here you people are going to calculate something. By using something, you people are going to calculate. So that only we are going to discuss in this class. Okay, ma'am. Sure. For example, just you people consider you are going to enter many details. Yes, details regarding, for example, if you are going to have a supermarket or you are going to maintain a stock report, no, there is a chance or possibility for you people to maintain the details of the products purchased, sold, the products that you people are selling daily, monthly, weekly. Each and every report must be maintained. So maintaining that report in a neat Excel format, yes, for that only we are going to use OpenOffice Cal. So already you people know OpenOffice Cal is a free, that is it is open source for you. Okay, ma'am. So for that we are in need of spreadsheets. So in OpenOffice Cal we are going to use spreadsheets. Why we are in need of spreadsheets? In that only we are going to enter all the details that are related to the purchase. For example, I told you, no, if you are going to maintain a stock details, that details must be entered in the spreadsheets only for you. Okay, ma'am. So that then, so what then we can have for the meaning for the term, what is a spreadsheet? Yes, what is a spreadsheet for you? Yes, spreadsheet is a very useful office tool to organize, analyze and store data in the tabular form. Okay, ma'am. So what is a spreadsheet? A spreadsheet is a office tool. It is a tool to organize. So after organize means, it for simply to say it is to arrange. Okay, wow. Then it is going to analyze. By means of that one, you people can easily analyze the data. Analyze and store data. And store data means all the details. Okay, wow. Store data in a tabular form. Why you people need everything in a tabular form? Yes, by means of that one only you people can have a neat look. By means of that you people can see, it is easy for you people to see the details easily. Okay, wow. So only we are having the details in a tabular format. Okay, wow. So it is a computerized one here. So before you people are having a computers, how the details are maintained for you people? Everything to be written in a neat paper. Everything is written in a neat paper. But by now everything is computerized for you. Everything is computerized. So what else you people done? By means of paper, pen, everything is now it is computerized. Okay, wow. So while you people are entering the details in the paper also, you people will be drawing by using scales, like that you people will be drawing and proceeding. Everything is here in the computer, and that is your spreadsheet. Okay, wow. That is your spreadsheet. Similarly, the spreadsheet is also having another one advantage. You people simply to say it is an advantage only. What advantage here you are having is the user can adjust any value. User can adjust any value that you have entered in the tabular column, and you can see the immediate result will be reflected. For example, if you people are going to in a tabular column, okay, just you people assume a spreadsheet, there you people are going to enter a value. First you are going to enter the value 10. In the next cell you have entered 5. In the third cell you are going to have the value 15. here you people are going to apply a formula. We will be discussing that and all, okay va? Here you people are going to apply a formula. Later you people are thinking over it and you people are willing to change the value 10 to 20. What it is going to be happen? Yes, automatically the value will be changed to 25. Automatically the value will be changed to 25. Yes, this concept is called as what if analysis. This is called as your what if analysis. Okay, va? Yes, what is what if analysis? What else value you have stored there? Yes, you people can adjust it. So simply to say, users can adjust the stored values and can observe the effects. That is, what are the changes? Effects on the calculated values. So that is your what if analysis. Clear with this simple example? First you people have entered one value, so later you people are willing to change that value and see that result means, yes, automatically when you people are changing the value, the result value will also be changed for you. So that is called as your what if analysis. Clear with this one? So nowadays you people are having modern spreadsheet that make you people to interact. Interact means what? Yes, it can display the data as a text, numbers, or in a graphical format. So nowadays, the modern spreadsheets are such that it helps you people to interact with each other. What do you mean by interact? Yes, it is here you people are having the possibility to display everything in the text format also, in the number format also, similarly in the graphical format also. Clear with the introduction that is related to the spreadsheet? Spreadsheet is nothing but it is a tool to organize, analyze and store data in a tabular format. Okay, ma'am? So by means of spreadsheets, everything is computerized for you. So next, another one important concept you are having in spreadsheet, that is nothing but it is your what if analysis. What do you mean by what if analysis? User can adjust the stored values and can observe the effects on the calculated value. Simply to say, what else value that you people are willing to change, immediately the result will be reflected here. That is, based upon the changes that you people are performing here, the result also will change for you. Clear with the introduction that are related to spreadsheet? Yes, next we can have the next one. It is your evolution of spreadsheet. Next we are going to discuss the evolution of spreadsheet. Yes, what do you mean by evolution? What do you mean by evolution? Just in a simple term, we can tell introduction. Okay, who introduced spreadsheet for you? So that is the simple way that you people can tell what is evolution. Here, two persons are involved for the development of spreadsheet. The first person, it is your Daniel Brinklin, and another person, it's your Bob. Another person, it's your Bob Frankston. So these are the two persons who developed Viscal. So early it was called by the name Viscal, and it was introduced in the year 1979. And for which organization they introduced this means? For Apple. Okay, wow. For Apple II, Daniel Brinklin and Bob Frankston developed the first spreadsheet, and it was called by the name Viscal in the year 1979, and it is for Apple II. Okay, ma'am. So the next, in the year 1982, Lotus Corporation introduced another one, that is nothing but it is your Lotus 1, 2, 3. Okay, wow. So this was introduced by Introduced by the Lotus Corporation. Okay, va? Yes. So here you people see this Lotus 123, that is your Lotus Corporation only introduced few terms, that is the terms can be cell and macros. So these are the terms that are related to spreadsheets or introduced by which corporation only? This Lotus Corporation only. Okay, va? So in the year 1987 only, which organization? Yes, Microsoft organization. Microsoft Corporation introduced what for you? Yes, you people are familiar with this one. Yes, it is your Excel. Yes, in 1987, Microsoft Corporation introduced Excel. So Excel, it is your GUI based. What do you mean by GUI based? Yes, it is your graphical user interface. Yes, just by using your mouse and just by using a mouse click, you people will be able to easily work with the Excel, Excel. So clear with the introduction. Similarly, you people are having many. There are lots of spreadsheets application. You people are having many introduced many spreadsheets for you people. But which is the most popular one for you? Yes, Excel is the most popular. Okay, wow. Similar one, that is similar to that of the Excel. We are having another one. Yes, it is your Open Office Cal. It is your Open Office Cal. Okay, wow. So this is your what? This is your, by the name itself, you people know. It is your open source. It was introduced by which organization? That is, which foundation means? It is by your Apache Foundation. It is by your Apache Foundation. Similarly, before we are going to have Open Office Cal, we are having another one, that is your Star Office. It is your Star Office Cal. So before Open Office Cal, we are having Star Office Cal only. So it was developed by a German-based company. It was developed by a German-based company. So it acts as the president of Open Office Cal. Okay, and it was in the year 1985. Yes, clear with the evolution of spreadsheet. The first one in the year 1979 by Daniel Bricklin and Bob Frankston, and they prepared the worksheet, that is their spreadsheet, and the name they gave was WizCal. Okay, and in the year 1979 for Apple II they finished this one. Similarly, in the year 1982 Lotus Corporation introduced Lotus 1, 2, 3. This organization only introduced few terms that are related to the spreadsheet, that is cell, macros. Okay, similarly, in the year 1987 Microsoft Corporation introduced Excel for you, and this is your GUI base. What do you mean by GUI base? GUI base is nothing but it is your graphical user interface. Okay, and the next you people are having, it is your Open Office Cal. It is your popular open source. You people know what do you mean by open source and proprietary. Okay, so open source and was introduced by the organization Apache. It's not an organization, foundation. It is your Apache Foundation. Okay, so before Open Office Cal, we are having another one, that is your Star Office. So for Cal means it is your calculation. Okay, so it is your Star Office Cal, introduced by a German-based company in the year 1985. So clear with this one. Clear with the evolution of the spreadsheet. Yes, next we can proceed with the next one. It is your Working with Open Office Cal. Yes, we are going to continue with the next. It is your Working with Open Office Cal. So now we can discuss how you people can proceed with the Open Office Cal. Okay, so Cal means, yes, it is the spreadsheet component of the Open Office Cal. It is your spreadsheet component. Okay, spreadsheet component of Open Office so don't forget, everything are coming under Open Office only. So these are the packages that are available under Open Office for you people. Okay, here you people can enter the data in this spreadsheet. You people can enter that is type. You people can type what else data that you people are willing to enter, and later you people can find out the Later you people can find out the result. Based upon the data that you people have entered, the result can be found out for you. Similarly, here also we are having the what if analysis. What do you mean by what if analysis? Already we have discussed in the introduction, no? What do you mean by what if analysis? What else changes that you people are performing in the stored data? Immediately the result also will be changed according to the value that you have entered. So that is your what if analysis. Just you people have to enter the sum, that is what else changes that you people have to make in the data, you people can do it. So instead of erasing the whole data and you people are willing to retype it, to avoid that situation, just you people change the data or change the value or change the information that you have entered, and automatically it will be reflected in the result for you. No need to retype the entire sheets. Okay, clear with the working with OpenOffice Calc? Here also it is going to have what for you people? What if analysis. Okay, similarly we can have a small do you know part. Okay, so which is the first spreadsheet for you people? Yes, VisCal is the first spreadsheet. VisCal is nothing but the name you people can have. It is your visible calculator. Okay, first it was developed for personal computers only. So already in the evolution we discussed, no? So it was developed for Apple II. Okay, by VisCorp. Okay, yes, here actually what is they are going to do, it is considered that VisCal turned the microcomputer from a hobby for working enthusiasm. So this VisCal only converted the computer just for the purpose of business. No need to use your computer just to spend the time. You people can do your business also by using your computer. That change was made by this VisCal concept only. Okay, yes, next we can continue with the next one, that is your features of OpenOffice Calc. Now we are going to discuss the features of OpenOffice Calc. So while we are discussing OpenOffice Writer, there we have discussed the features of OpenOffice Writer. Similar is the case here also, we are going to have the features of OpenOffice Calc. Yes, first point under the feature it is connecting with Excel. Connecting with Excel. What is Excel for you people? Excel is also a spreadsheet that was introduced by another organization for you people, that is by Microsoft. So in OpenOffice Calc, we are having the facility to connect the OpenOffice Calc with Excel. It is going to have the ability to, what ability it is having? Ability to open, edit and save Excel spreadsheets. Which is having the ability? Yes, OpenOffice Calc is having the ability. Okay, and the next feature it is nothing but it is your auto sum. What do you mean by auto sum? Sum means just you people are going to add something. Auto sum means yes, that sum, that is your addition for cluster means more, can be done automatically. So addition of the values, yes, can be done in an automatical way. So here the values will be in a cluster means more. Similarly it will be nearby, that is adjacent values. Okay, they will be in the adjacent cells. So auto sum is nothing but helps the user to add the contents of a cluster of adjacent cells. So clear with the auto sum. So simply to say, it can add more number of values automatically for you. So this is your second features of OpenOffice Calc. Yes, third one, it is your list autofill. Yes, what do you mean by autofill? First of all, yes, all the details or contents, everything will be automatically filled for you people. List autofill means yes, it is going to automatically extends the cell formatting. For example, just you people assume you have formatted, that is simple example we can proceed. Okay, so 10 line you people have formatted, that is you have made it bold and italic. So after the 10 lines you people are inserting inserting few lines, that is for example again you have inserted 5 lines, means what it is going to happen? Yes, automatically what formatting that you have done for the first 10 lines will be automatically extended to the remaining 5 lines. So that is your list autofill, that is automatically it is going to automatically extend cell formatting. Okay, wow. So clear with the simple example. So for example, if you have done any formatting means simple examples, you have made it bold italic just for 5 lines. After that, if you people are going to insert extra 5 lines, means automatically that formatting, first 5 lines formatting will be automatically reflected to the remaining 5 lines that you have inserted by now. Yes, that is your list autofill. Yes, next it is your autofill. Next it is your autofill. Yes, what do you mean by autofill? Yes, it quickly allows to fill the cells with sequential data. Yes, what it is going to do? Quickly fill cells with sequential data. Sequential means 1, 2, 3. Just for simple example, you people can have, if you people are willing to enter the serial number, means how it will be proceeding for you people? 1, 2, 3, 4 till you people are going to use you will be having. So instead of typing the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and going on, just by a simple step you people can automatically fill everything. You people can automatically fill the serial numbers, that is from 1, 2, 3 or A, B, C, D, or if you people are willing to fill the dates, or you people are willing to fill or repeated text, some text will be repeated for you people, no? So that also can be easily done in OpenOffice Cal. Okay, wow. Yes, next we can have the next one. Next feature, it is your charts. Next it is your charts. What do you mean by chart? For example, if you people are going to have some data, okay, so now you can have a small analysis, that is whether based upon the mark we are going to talk by now. So in the first monthly test, how you people have performed, second monthly test how, third how, quarterly, next still proceeding on. Instead of comparing the mark, just you people can have a diagram, that is your bar diagram, or you people can draw chart, graph sheets. By using the graph sheet, that you people can proceed, no? So it will be easy for you people to compare the range of values, range of mark that you people have got. Okay, so it helps you to present everything in a graphical representation. Charts is nothing but it helps you people to present everything in a graphical representation. Okay, so graphical means it will be very easy for you people to understand what the values that you have given and what you people have got. So simple example you people can have, it is your pie chart, bar, that is your bar chart, then line chart, that is your line graph, and more, many we are having. So these are the familiar examples for you people. Okay, so that's your charts. And next it is your functions. Next features is nothing but it is your function. Function means what? Yes, for example, if you people are willing to calculate something, for example, max formulas, you will be having similarly a large set of data. If you people are willing to add, or based upon that data, you people are going to do something, means for that you people are in need of functions. So here OpenOffice Cal is providing you with a more collections of functions. Every functions are inbuilt for you. So just for the calculation purpose, you people can use this function. Okay, and the next one, that is your last one, it is your database function. It is your database function. What do you mean by database? First of all, database. Yes, database is nothing but what is the important information that are related to your calculation will be stored in another part. So that is your database. So here it helps you to arrange, store and filter data. What it is going to do means helps you to arrange, arrange, store and filter data. So if you people are going to have a large set of data, many data that you people are going to have means here by means of the functions, the database functions that are available in OpenOffice Calc, by using that you people can arrange the data, store them. Similarly, you people can filter the data. For example, if you people are willing to have a monthly report, weekly report, daily report, hourly report, means everything can be filtered easily for you people by using which concept? By using OpenOffice Calc. So clear with the features that are related to OpenOffice Calc? Yes, the first feature is nothing but it is your connecting with Excel. So you people can connect this one with the Excel, that is ability to open, edit and save Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. Next, you people are having auto sum, that is to add the contents of a cluster of adjacent cell. Just you people can add the contents of the adjacent means nearby cell. And the next one, it is your list autofill. What it is going to do? Yes, automatically extend cell formatting when a new item is added to the end of the list. Next one, it is your autofill, allows you to quickly fill cells with the sequential data. Next one, it is your charts. What the chart is going to give? Yes, it is just going to give a graphical representation of your data. It can be in the form of pie chart, bar chart. Next one, it is your line chart. Similarly, the next feature, it is your function, which can be used to calculate formula to perform complete calculations on data. That is your function. And last feature, it is nothing but it is your database functions, which helps you to arrange, store and filter data. So these are the features that are related to OpenOffice Calc. So clear with the topics that all we have discussed by today. First, we finished the introduction related to spreadsheet, that is what is a spreadsheet. Similarly, evolution of the spreadsheet, the persons who introduced that and all, and by in which is the procedure for OpenOffice Calc, everything we have discussed first. Next, we finish the next one, it is your features of OpenOffice Calc. So clear with the topic that we have discussed by today? Yes, students, remaining we can continue in the next class. Yes, thank you, students.